Moms, how would you react if your teen daughter got pregnant? Listen, I'm not one of those calm, soft-spoken moms. No cue, ma'am. I'm the mom the school calls when they're scared. I'm the mother who shows up with earrings off and attitude ready. Then my 14-year-old daughter walked into the living room, trembling, and whispered, Mom, I need to tell you something. Her little hand slipped behind her back, and I froze. What? What's going on? I asked, heart already skipping. She slowly pulled it out, the pregnancy test. I swear, for a second, I saw an angel clutching my soul. Time stopped. The air thickened. My lungs, they refused to work, and then she broke. Tears streaming down her cheeks, she whispered, Mom, and I'm pregnant. I could not move, could not speak, could not even breathe. The floor beneath me felt like it had stopped spinning. I just said, I know you did not just say pregnant inside my house. She starts crying, Mom, please don't yell. Yell, sweetheart. I'm about to start speaking in capital letters. I snatched the test from her hand like it owed me money. I looked at that little plus sign like I could fight it. I said, who is the father? She goes, Ethan, the polite, soft-spoken, yes ma'am boy that I actually liked, the boy I let in my house, the boy who ate my snacks. I grabbed my keys and said, get in the car. We're going to his house. She's screaming, Mom, please. Nope, I'm already halfway feral. We get to Ethan's house and his parents open the door smiling, like they didn't raise a teenage mortgage payment. I say, sit down. We're having a family meeting nobody asked for. Ethan walks in, pale as red dough. I glare at him so hard his soul tried to leave his body. I go, Ethan, sweetheart, explain to me how my daughter ended up pregnant while you were supposedly playing Fortnite. He stutters so bad you'd think he was buffering. His mom starts, well, maybe your daughter. I said, ma'am, I promise you do not want to finish that sentence. Then my daughter grabs my arm. Her voice cracks. Mom, there's something else I need to tell you. My stomach dropped. I said, girl, what other surprise could you possibly have? You pregnant with twins? She shakes her head terrified. Mom, Ethan isn't the only one who needs to be here. I froze, turned slowly like a horror movie character. What does that mean? Her lips tremble. Mom, I wasn't sure who the dad was, so I told the other boy too. Other boy. Ethan jumps up like, the other what? There's a knock on the door. Ethan's dad opens it. This kid steps into the living room looking like he's auditioning for the role of scared teen number 3 in a low-budget movie. He's clutching flowers. Flowers. Like that's gonna fix my blood pressure. I look at him and go, son, who are you and why are you holding funeral flowers at a pregnancy meeting? He swallows hard. I brought them for your daughter. My daughter, the chaos queen, smiles at him like she's at prom. I nearly passed out. Ethan, meanwhile, is sliding into a nervous breakdown in the corner. His dad says, wait, you might be the father too? Second boy nods. Ethan screams. I consider climbing out the window. I take a deep breath, the kind your grandma takes before she throws a shoe, and say, all right, everybody sit down. I swear the house obeyed. The interrogation begins. I sit across from them like an FBI agent who ran out of patience 20 years ago. Okay, I say, pointing at Ethan. You go first. Tell me exactly what happened. He stutters. He sweats. He looks at the floor like the answers are hiding in the carpet. Then the other boy goes, ma'am, should I talk too? I turn to him so fast I almost sprained my neck. Oh, you'll talk. Don't worry. I'll get to you. My daughter tries to interrupt. Mom, please don't make this weird. Weird? Sweetheart, we passed weird 3 disasters ago. The confession nobody asked for. Ethan starts explaining. We were studying for biology and I raise my hand. Stop. I don't want to hear the details. If you say anything that sounds remotely educational, I'll pass out. Then the second boy goes, we weren't studying. We were just like hanging out. Ethan glares at him. You hung out way too much. The boys start arguing. My daughter is staring at the ceiling like she's on a comedy podcast. The parents are sweating. I'm praying for a meteor. Finally, I snap, enough! All of you shut your mouths and open your ears. I point to my daughter. You are grounded until you're legally allowed to rent a car. She opens her mouth. Don't even breathe wrong. The parents start fighting. That's when the other mom, the one from boy number 2, steps in. She folds her arms and says, well, maybe your daughter shouldn't be. I raise my hand like a traffic cop. Lady, don't. But she doesn't stop. My son is a good boy. He wouldn't be in this mess if what? I snap. If my daughter wasn't fertile, what are you implying? Ethan's dad steps forward too. Maybe all 3 of them should take responsibility. Responsibility? I yell. Oh no! Don't make me bring up those snacks your son stole from my pantry every time he came over. The room explodes. Everyone's yelling on top of each other. It sounded like Walmart on Black Friday. The principal calls again in the middle of the chaos. My phone rings. It's the school. Again. I pick up like, what? The principal clears his throat. Ma'am, your daughter posted a TikTok saying 2 potential baby daddies. Stay tuned. It's at 200,000 views. I look at my daughter. She shrugs. I nearly threw the phone through the wall. Police show up because of course they do. Apparently the neighbors heard yelling and thought someone was being murdered. The cops walk in like, ma'am, is everything okay here? I say, no officer. Absolutely nothing is okay. I'm living in a telenovela. They ask for IDs. Ethan cries. Second boy tries to hide behind a lamp. I'm explaining paternity drama like it's a science experiment. The officer just blinks slowly like, ma'am, we're so sorry. The fight moves outside because somehow, the 2 boys decide they're gonna talk it out in the driveway. Translation. They start shoving each other like 2 angry wet noodles. My daughter yells, stop! You're both important to me. I scream, girl, no, absolutely not. We are not doing a love triangle while a baby is brewing. The neighbors start gathering like it's free entertainment. People recording on phones, someone eating popcorn. One lady brought a lawn chair. I yell, delete those videos before I delete your Wi-Fi. The DNA idea. Ethan's dad finally shouts, this is ridiculous. We need a paternity test. Second boy's mom yells, yes, let science pick the father. My daughter screams, I'm not a science project. I scream, well, you should have thought about that before starting a group project. Everyone freezes because I meant it. We go to the clinic, fast forward 2 hours. We're all sitting in a tiny clinic waiting room. Me, my daughter, both boys, both sets of parents. Everyone looks miserable. The nurse comes out like, so, who's being tested? And all 3 of them raise their hands. She blinks. Oh, one of those days, the awkward waiting period. 3 hours of sitting with the world's worst group of people. Ethan's tapping his foot. Second boy keeps practicing baby names on his phone. My daughter is pretending she's on a reality show. I'm staring into space, rethinking every decision I've ever made since 1998. At one point, the nurse comes out and says, does anyone want water? I go, ma'am, I want a new life. The results come in. Finally, the nurse walks out holding an envelope. Okay, we have the results. Everyone stands. Everyone is sweating. Everyone is shaking. She opens the paper, clears her throat. So the father is, and before she finishes, a third boy runs into the clinic yelling, it might be me too. I lost consciousness. I swear my soul left my body. body, took a break, drank iced coffee, and refused to come back. My daughter screams, "Oh my God, Jason, no!" Ethan faints. Second boy screams. The parents start yelling again. The nurse drops all the papers. The security guard takes out pepper spray just in case. I open one eye and whisper, "Put me in a home. I can't do this." The final reveal, the real shock. After complete chaos, the nurse finally gathers the papers and says, "Everyone calm down." We all freeze. She looks around and says, "The father is none of these boys." Silence. Absolute silence. I feel my teeth vibrating. I turn to my daughter slowly, like a demon in a movie. "Honey, do you want to explain how?" She shakes her head and starts crying. "No, Mom, it's not like that. I didn't lie, I swear. I told you everything I knew." I kneel in front of her and hold her face. "Baby, if none of these boys are the father, then who?" Her voice cracks. "Mom, I was adopted, and I didn't know. My birth mom was pregnant when she had me. They said the test wasn't for me. It was for her. They mixed up the files. Mom, I'm not pregnant." I blacked out again. The real ending doctors rush in. Everyone's screaming in confusion. The boys start arguing with the walls. Parents are yelling at each other. The nurse is crying. The receptionist is praying. My daughter grabs my hand and sobs. "I thought I was pregnant because the nurse at school showed me a test with my name on it. They mixed up the names, Mom. I'm not pregnant. I swear." I whisper, "Girl, you made me age 90 years." And then, because my child is a menace, she says, "Mom, can we go get McDonald's now?"